Hey everybody, we have been gone a really long time. We took a little winter break. It
was cold.
It was cold and dark and damp and crusty.
Yucky.
And
I'm not a fan.
I'm not either, but it's not really today. It's been warming up, but not today.
Today's another one of those
A little gloomy.
sneaky winter spring days.
But speaking of that, that's why we went to Florida.
February is the longest month of the year to have.
It's actually not the longest month of the year.
I know, it's the shortest month of the year, but it is always, seems like it's the longest month of the year.
It feels like,
so I
think
really
it's
like to.
I think January feels longer than February.
I'm still riding that Christmas high from January. And then usually we get a snow.
See, but the thing is, January isn't 30 days or 31 days. I don't even know.
It's 31.
31, I thought so. I knew that. It starts December 26th and it ends on Super Bowl Sunday.
Truth.
That is January.
Truth. I agree with
actually
that.
7 weeks.
But during that time, I have to take all the Christmas decorations down, and
You're the one that put them up.
I know, but I love it.
I know.
I kind of went over the top this year too for the babies.
Well,
that was kind of fun.
The tree would have looked better in the yard than in the house.
What?
It was huge.
It was perfect. It was
Your last name's Griswold.
It's probably the prettiest tree we've ever had.
It actually was a really pretty tree. It was just massive, and I couldn't get around it. There was a hole.
It's all about you now.
Yeah, exactly.
You couldn't get around.
Couldn't
What's
get
funny
around
is
the couch.
I still haven't moved the chair and the table back. I asked your dad this morning, I said, when your older brothers come over tonight to eat and hang out, make sure we get the chair and table.
Well, you've kind of turned that corner over there in the little play area for the kids.
Yes, because we've got these building block things that build forts and
yeah, so they have that they're
tunnels.
sitting over there. So I don't think they're going to be very happy when you put the table back. You might just want to give up on the table.
No, the table and the chair is coming back because it's a rocking chair. I like that chair.
Okay. You got 2 outside.
Well, do I want to be out there today? No. And then in the summer, we get the mosquitoes, So.
You'll get a couple weeks you can go out there.
I will.
You'll get a couple hours.
But
while we were gone, the deal was... To Florida.
Which is fabulous.
We went to Disney World to take Winnie and Lucy for Lucy's birthday.
So fun. I'm always up for a Disney trip.
Mom told me that the family was going to Disney World, and I looked at what week it was, and I said, all right, here's the deal. I'll go to Disney World if I can go to 2 racetracks. And I think it ended up being a pretty good deal.
It was super fun. It was super fun to go to those racetracks.
Everybody but Prescott had a lovely time.
So we decided, kind of, we were on the fence. Do we take him? Do we not take him? But we thought this would be a good opportunity because Dad was going with us.
Dad's going with us. Both are short tracks, so we're close to the truck. It's a controlled-ish environment. So and it wasn't going to be near as crowded as a NASCAR race. Like there's only
so it was a good
5,000 or 6,000 people there probably. So it was a good trial run. But if you know in the Scooby-Doo theme song when he jumps up and lands in Shaggy's arms, he did that to me a couple times.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan of the loud noise.
No, I don't blame him.
He's making some obnoxious noises right now.
Those big metal monsters were trying to get him.
He thought they were going to get you too. He was really trying to protect you.
I know. He was being sweet. He was being sweet.
And he got lots of attention.
He did like the attention. He loved the attention from everybody.
He did. He liked it. So, racing. Which was your favorite?
Okay.
Volusia or New Smyrna?
Man.
I mean, you got to choose one.
I think the racing was a little better at Volusia. But it's also a lot quicker. There wasn't as much of it.
Right.
So it was... I mean, it's 2 really different styles.
It was 2.
And that's what, up until the last 3 years, you've only been to NASCAR races. Even I've only really been a NASCAR guy until the last couple seasons. And
I've been to a few.
But I mean, you've been to track. But now that we've been to big dirt races and big short track races on asphalt, what sticks out to you about each one? What surprises you about
Volusia The facilities were fabulous. I
thought. Really good.
I loved how they had built up, and I think they had just done that. Got the handicap seating.
It was up front, but it wasn't right on the fence.
And it wasn't so low that you couldn't see.
You were up a little bit. You were elevated. I mean, not super elevated. You're probably, 5 feet up?
Yes.
So not super high up, and only 20 feet from the fence, but you were back and up enough that you could see everything.
That was good. The flag man.
You loved him.
I loved him.
He's awesome.
It was like a whole show in itself. I mean, he took his job very seriously.
And we talked to him afterwards.
We did. It was like he was directing an orchestra.
Well, that's what he is doing. I mean, that's exactly what he's doing.
I mean, he did it well.
So he's the flagman for the dirt car super modifieds normally, and they run up in the Northeast, New York, Pennsylvania, even up into Canada mostly. And when they do, so the company that owns them also runs the World of Outlaws. And so when they do their stuff in the early season and in the World Finals in Charlotte, he travels with them.
So it was pretty.
And he's like the flag guy.
The flag guy. What was his name?
I can't remember. He's awesome though.
I forgot.
We love him.
He told us his name.
He was amazing though. I mean, he was awesome.
I looked him up, but I couldn't find a huge social media presence at all. He's probably a little older than me, so.
He said he'd been doing it 40 years?
A long time.
So I mean, since he was probably a little younger than me.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to watch though.
Yeah, no, he was awesome.
He took it serious. Yeah.
But as far as the racing, what is surprising you about both sides of the short track world?
The one race we went to, it was so dusty there at Volusia.
Okay, the first race, the sprint cars.
The sprint cars.
The non-wing sprint cars.
The non-winged, because I couldn't see who was who because it was so dusty.
And they don't have a big wing with a number on it.
And I lost kind of the leaders, and then I could never find them again.
Yeah.
So that was a little
frustrating.
And I knew that it was good because I was watching you, and you were like so excited.
Yeah,
and
I mean, it was nuts.
I can't find them.
The top two were under a blanket the whole race.
I couldn't. So that was a little frustrating for
me.
But I think had I been up high in the bleachers, I might have been able to keep up with it. And if I was really familiar with those cars.
Yeah, with those cars and knew what to watch for. Well, you couldn't really see the numbers. You could only see like the side of the car.
There were a lot of cars out there.
And there were 26,
Seemed like a lot.
Yeah, I think 26.
So I thought that was fun. Mm-hmm. It was a little chilly.
It wasn't too bad though. Like I wore my coat both nights, and I wore long sleeve t-shirts during both days.
It wasn't.
Wasn't cold, but it wasn't.
Snowball.
Cold. It was. That
was brutal.
Yeah.
And then New Smyrna, we found a great place to watch.
Right in turn 4, which you and Dad had to stand, which I kind of felt a little bad about that. But the bleachers there are really close, and they're not higher up, so I mean,
you couldn't see.
I couldn't turn my head far enough to see anything but right in front of me, 20 feet both ways.
Yeah. So
but we went set in turn 4, which I think at a short track, turn 1 and turn 4 is like the best place to watch.
Well, we could see everything
because you can see.
Well, and I guess all the.
And you
wrecks,
were kind of right in turn 4,
right
most
there where
of them.
We were, and we could kind of watch them.
And I think you had been a little more familiar with some of those drivers.
Yes.
And not that much more familiar, but you knew
the names,
you had met them.
Yeah.
In the not the non-wing sprints, but the dirt like models were the same way. Like you feel like you recognized most of those cars.
Well, that was like Ryan Priest that night. He ran off and just.
Oh, the tour mods after at Smyrna. Yeah.
Yeah. He ran off with that and just left him.
Yeah.
Who else was there? Who
at
did we
which
talk
one?
to?
Who
did we talk
to
at New Smyrna?
At New Smyrna, we talked to Dr. Jade Avdizian. Prescott loves her.
Yes, Prescott showed out for the pretty girl.
It was hilarious.
Yes.
I was
Gavin.
showing her everything that Prescott could do, and I'd set my phone down, and he'd look at her, and I'd go, Prescott, like this command to grab my phone and hand it to me. He'd look at her, pick up my phone, look back at her, look at me, stand up, hold my phone in front of me, look at her, give me my phone, and then look back at her. Like, did you see that? Did you see what I just did?
Did you see me?
And I'm like, Prescott, you're ridiculous. And it's really funny because it's funny because she's like really like serious.
Yeah.
It's really funny for Prescott just sitting there with his tail wagging like, hey,
she impressed me that night. She got wrecked.
It was fun. Didn't wreck.
Yeah.
Rebounded from 24th all the way back up to 7th.
Moved up.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember that. It's been a bit.
And it was 3 weeks ago.
So I was pretty impressed with her driving that night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she got it going on.
She's good. And
fun to watch.
Yeah, met Cole Raz. He's ran a couple ARCA races, a couple Xfinity races. Super nice guy. I was talking to him. He just moved all his stuff from California to North Carolina. Talked to Jake Finch, he was the one me and him have a couple friends in common, so we've seen each other at the racetrack. That was the first time I'd talked to him. He's a super nice guy.
I thought he was a super cool kid. Got it going on. Mm-hmm. Takes care of his business, seems like. Yeah.
And then my buddy Rafe, who is a traveling brake pad salesman, but he had never seen Tommy Boy.
Oh, Rafe.
He's funny.
He's a good guy.
He's a good dude. But I was laughing because he was so the super late models, there's new bodies that one of the car builders came out with this year, and he was explaining to me some of the differences, which I can kind of tell by looking. But he was trying to explain it to you and Dad. And it was during qualifying. We couldn't hear a word he said, and he talked the whole time.
Never slowed down.
Never slowed down. Like, I was just like nodding. I was like, okay, I hope y'all got that. It was funny.
Oh, what about when we got there and we were in line to get our pit passes, and we met these two ladies who were great. They were my age, a little older probably. And,
they were old enough. They
were getting their pit passes.
What was their? One of them was his grandson, and
she was. It was
and then her. I think it was her sister. I think it was his grandma and his aunt.
Okay.
I think. I'm not sure.
I thought maybe she was just a friend.
I think.
Anyway.
Okay. But he races a asphalt late model, and they were the funniest ladies. They were cracking us up.
Well, they said, "Well, come on over." We got in, got the pits, and we went and talked to them, and then we talked to their whole crew.
Which their whole crew was just their whole family, which is what was awesome, I thought.
Yes.
Because they're all from Connecticut. The Monahans, Brody is his name, and he races. He had won a couple races that week. They had like 13 days of racing over 2 weeks. But I think everybody raced like 8 times. Everybody gets like 2 or 3 nights off.
They were a fun bunch.
But they were funny.
They were a fun bunch. They were having a good time.
They were. And he did really good.
He did.
He led most of the race that night. After we had left, he raced last and we left it.
Yeah.
The first race
was
a wreck.
He?
16.
We?
Yeah. You're probably he'll I think he can make it. He's pretty good.
His name will come back up.
Back to Volusia, we talked to some of the drivers. We talked to Hudson O'Neill, who I'd interviewed in Batesville at the dirt track a couple years ago. He's a super nice guy. He's awesome.
He liked Prescott too.
He did. He's a dog guy, I think. Because we went up and talked to him, and he said hi to me, and he just started playing with Prescott. That's what most everybody does, though.
Too bad Prescott doesn't like the races.
I know. Because he loves people.
He does. But he doesn't like the loud noise.
He's like, oh, everybody loves me here, trotting around, and one car would start, he'd turn into Scooby-Doo.
And then there was the guy at Volusia. I'm just mixing these two nights
I know, you're
all
just
together.
mixing these two nights all together. It's okay.
But it's been so
I
long.
wrote it down in order, but we're just bouncing around. We're
bouncing around.
It'll be okay.
Well, it's been a hot minute.
Well, you had to go get sick.
I had to go and get COVID.
We were going to record this about 2 weeks ago.
But I
As
couldn't.
you saw our video we uploaded, I said, we're going to record probably in 2 or 3 days when Mom gets feeling better. And 2 or 3 weeks later, here we are.
Here we are. But I feel better finally.
I'm glad you do, because I was getting worried about you.
I was getting a little worried about me. That was brutal.
Well, when Daniel and Jody were sick, I was like, you know what, I'm tougher than they are. I don't think it's that bad. When you got sick, I was like, I ain't tougher than her.
It was bad. I was
down. Bad.
Down. When I have to go to the doctor and get shots, get the breathing treatments, it's bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's behind us.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. But the racing was fun.
Yeah.
But it was almost as fun as Disney.
You loved Disney World.
I love the girls at Disney World.
It's
just so...
They love it so
magical,
much.
just like they say.
Winnie loves it. And, I mean, it is her. She loves everything about it.
She does.
And Lucy had been, but this was really the first time she, like, kind of understood what was going on.
Yeah. She wasn't just along for the ride.
Yeah, she loved it.
She knew what she wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
they loved it.
And she knew what she didn't want to do, which was riding that stroller.
She did not. And Prescott didn't want to get on any rides.
No.
We got him on a couple.
We did. We got Gavin on a couple.
Yeah. I think I liked it more than Prescott.
Yeah. What rides did you ride? Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid, which that was easy. We just got on my chair, and it's a little like show. Same with Haunted Mansion. It's
Haunted
the same.
Mansion.
I liked that one. That was neat.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I liked that.
Prescott did not.
No, I did. Frozen and Pirates of the Caribbean are very similar rides. Like
yes. Get in.
I mean, it's a boat ride with a drop, but it's not a big drop. Like, you're not even buckled in. So, I mean, it's not crazy. Those were fun. Winnie and Lucy, there was one ride. It was Frozen.
They were just so glad that you could ride with them.
But it was Frozen that we were doing, and Winnie turned around and said, Gavin's on here with me.
Yes.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I like. And
the
then,
fact that you can be included.
Speaking of rides, the last day we were there, we got stuck.
But preface it by saying we stayed in Art of Animation.
Art of Animation.
This is the first time I'd stayed there. It was great. I loved
it. Was great. Prescott was scared of it for some reason. He was scared of everything.
Perfect.
I don't know why he was scared. Well, I don't know what he was scared of, but he wouldn't even get in the bed hardly.
Well, you were on that Murphy bed, and he did not like how the
I don't know.
It was.
I don't know. He didn't like it.
He didn't like it, but he was so good.
He was perfect.
And he
was tired.
He was tired. It was good for him to get all that exercise. And to have to be on to work, not just be at home lazing around.
She really likes that.
He performed well. But back to Art of Animation. So
we're on the Skytram.
The
no, it's not the monorail. It's like a tram. It's Skytram. I think it's called. I don't know what it's called, but it's.
Well, I had
it's like
it,
a gondola, like a ski lift thing.
I had it,
and you get on it and you ride it.
Yeah.
And it takes you where you're going.
So anyway,
it had worked perfectly for 4 days.
It was great. It's easy access for Gavin on and off. It got us right to where we were going.
What I was laughing at is the last day, Mom's like, Winnie and Lucy are going to ride with us. So I get on with Daniel and Jody. And y'all get out. Y'all get probably, 100, 200 yards out. And we're halfway leaving the station. The whole thing stops.
So we're on there with, it's me and Bert.
Winnie and Lucy.
And then there's a couple from St. Louis on there that have no children, probably in their early 40s.
Mm-hmm. And it's me, Daniel, and Jody. We're sitting there. And we're sitting there for a couple minutes. And it turns into 10 minutes. And then 20 minutes. And then they manually back us up and get us off. Jody's panicked at this point. She's like, oh, they're okay. And I'm like, they're fine. Me and Daniel are having to talk Jody off the ledge because she thinks Winnie and Lucy are just like panicked.
Winnie and Lucy didn't know anything was happening, but we were playing games. And
they were just happy as can be.
We played I Spy. We looked to see what we could see outside the thing. We spelled
Jody panicked. Everybody else was okay.
2 hours. Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it was almost 2 hours. And we...
They were coming on and saying, if you need to access the emergency packaging under your seat...
With the water. When they said that, that's when Jody freaked out. I'm like, they're okay.
Anyway, we didn't. But as soon as we got off, they were handing us water and gift cards. And, we ended up with $200 worth of gift cards. Yeah. So we went to the Disney store. And
it was fun. But
got our souvenirs for free.
Yeah. But it was
I
think it actually worked out better that I was with them and y'all were with the kids. And I said that to Daniel. I was like, it's probably best that I'm with y'all and they're with Mom and Dad.
I think it all worked out exactly as it should.
Yeah.
Because we entertained them and they were fine and we'd play.
And we were just like, well, what are we doing?
So then y'all had gotten
we had to get off, go get on a bus, and then meet y'all.
So y'all were headed we were going to Hollywood, and so we could ride the runaway train.
Oh, and y'all had my card to get me in the park, so I had to go get a new card printed. And we had Winnie's. So y'all had to go get Winnie a new card printed, and we had to go get me a new card printed.
Yes. So, and y'all had my phone.
Yeah, we did have your phone.
You had my phone. So all the stuff was on my app. So we logged Dad off his app,
And
logged me in because I had everybody's info. And then we got in line for the Runaway Railway, and we were there it was about a 2-hour wait, but that was the ride Winnie wanted to ride. It's like her favorite ride.
And we had been waiting for three days to do it.
We got in line for that, and both girls fell asleep. Dad was holding Winnie, I was holding Lucy.
And didn't she say, if I fall asleep, wake me up?
Wake me up. And they both woke up about the time we got to ride. And
so we went and got lunch for everybody while y'all were in line.
And we were starving. There was a lady in front of us that had a bag of Doritos.
Y'all got in, okay.
Like a full bag.
I'll tell you how long
I'm about to take her
I'll tell you how long the line was. They got in line when we got off the bus to the park. We went from the park entrance. They had to look through my backpack to make sure I didn't have any,
explosives.
I guess so.
Weapons.
And of course I had to tell them, I have some metal tools in there for my wheelchair. So I had to take everything out of my bag, put everything back in my bag, put it back on my chair, then send me through. And then we went halfway across the park, ordered food, got our food, found a table to sit down, finished eating, and they're still in line.
We were still in line. It was a long line.
I think, yeah. We left the room at 9:30, I think, and y'all got done riding the first ride at 3.
It was not 3 o'clock. It was not, because we didn't
get to the park until 12:30.
We left that park by 2 o'clock. You're exaggerating.
I don't think I am.
Anyway.
It was a long.
It was quiet in the morning.
Time.
It was quiet in the morning.
And afternoon.
I'm just glad that wasn't like our first day.
It
was like the last day.
Because all our cranky people would have been cranky people.
Well, the littles don't understand. They were but by then they're just chilling.
Yeah, we had done everything. They loved it.
They had a ball.
Prescott liked everything but the fireworks and the
we had to get him back each night.
So we had to go back to the room for the fireworks every night to get Prescott put up. Which was at 9, so we didn't go back out. We just,
We ate and ate and ate. We had pretzels.
That's my favorite thing to do at Disney's, eat.
We had, what else did we eat with? Oh, the waffles. The one morning we had the waffles. And the funnel cakes.
Yes.
From the little, over by the
I know what you're talking about.
Colonial place.
Oh, yeah, in Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom.
And I know what you're talking about now. Those were good. Those funnel cakes were good.
Nobody used to go there, and now everybody knows that secret.
Well, people like you tell everybody how good they are.
Well, they are good. I don't want to gatekeep.
I don't want to gatekeep, but if something's good that's not busy, I'm not telling anybody unless they ask.
True.
There's a difference between gatekeeping and not advertising.
Fair. Fair. I think it would have been found. I don't think it was my fault.
No, I didn't say it was your fault. It's those people like you.
Okay. Maybe there are a lot of people like me. How's that make you feel?
Terrified. Terrified is exactly how it makes me feel.
As it should.
Yeah.
What else?
We did. We had 4 days at Disney, but everything felt like 2 days to me.
And it was Daytona 500 week.
So I was sitting on my phone the whole time watching every race.
We saw 2 famous people there. At Disney.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. We did see Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan's very famous. Who was the other one? Oh.
Skip!
Yeah.
I was kind of joking.
Yeah. We did. It's our one NASCAR friend we saw.
Skip and his family.
Their
kids are great.
He changed tires for Joey for a long time, and he was in Joey's wedding when I was.
Just stacking pennies.
Yep, does stacking pennies. Corey LaJoy. He's changing tires in the O'Reilly Series for
and he
Joe
raced.
Junior's Motorsport. Yeah, and he was racing.
He won.
He won the night before. Well, the night we were at the dirt track at Volusia, he won at New Smyrna.
And I hated it didn't work out where we were there. But
yeah. Well, I think it worked out the races we went to, though.
Yeah, I'm glad we did what we did.
But I wanted to go to the big race on Tuesday.
Right. Oh, and Magic Kingdom. Or not Magic Kingdom, sorry. Epcot. The food. We ate a lot of food.
That's what you have to do at Epcot is eat and eat and
we rode Ratatouille. That was the first time I'd ever ridden
I think that was my favorite ride that I could do. I liked it.
It was cute. It was super fun.
Almost disorienting.
Your dad said it made him dizzy.
It made me dizzy a couple times. It made him, like, sick. I mean, I get it. It's a lot, especially if you're not used to that.
If he had to ride in the back seat of your truck while he drove, or while someone drove like he drives,
like anybody drives,
he would be sick all the time. I just get back there and usually lay down.
You just try to go to sleep.
I just try to go to sleep, make the time pass. I read or play games on my phone.
Or you get sick in the back seat and we have to stop halfway home.
I was sick.
We
really did have to stop.
I felt bad for you because you said, we're going to make it a long day, but we're going to get home. 6:30 that night, Mom says, can we stop in Atlanta? And I'm like, oh, she is sick.
Yeah, I couldn't even ride. I just
like
and I really thought I needed to go to the ER that night. But I just...
Exactly where we needed to be was an emergency room in Atlanta at night.
I know.
It's exactly where we all wanted and needed to be.
I didn't go.
I know.
I just toughed it out until we got home and went to the urgent care.
Probably the right choice.
Probably, but I felt bad.
You did feel terrible. You looked bad and sounded bad.
Yeah. Wasn't a fun time.
No.
It wasn't a fun time. Too bad I got sick. We might have gone to the Daytona 500, but I'm glad we didn't.
We're gonna be going to a race in a few weeks anyway. You're going to Martinsville. Back working for Victory Junction.
I was gonna say, is that the last race we've been to?
Yeah, the last race we've been to was Martinsville. Then we're going back to Martinsville.
Going back to Martinsville.
I like Martinsville though.
Yeah, I do like Martinsville.
I'm gonna be busy this year.
Get us some dogs.
With Victory Junction.
I gotta get us some rooms.
Yeah,
we got work to do.
We do. You gotta get us rooms for that, and then this weekend we're gonna go to a dirt race. Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
So my other podcaster, the B Main, with me and my co-host Scott Shive. He lives in Starkville, Mississippi, and the World Outlaws are racing at Magnolia Speedway in Columbus, which is like 30 minutes from there. So for Mom and Dad's anniversary, I'm taking them to Columbus, Mississippi.
Oh, that'll be your act of kindness for our next
That'll
episode.
be my act of kindness. This is my Mom and Dad's anniversary gift. I'll buy y'all's pit passes for your anniversary. That'll be your anniversary gift.
You're such a ding-dong.
I'm being for real.
I know you are. I realize that.
Well, I didn't make their schedule, and we needed to do some live stuff because we were at the Snowball Derby, and Scott was working for Liberty Racing Review doing photography for them, so we didn't get to do much media stuff for the B-Main, and then that race weekend was so weird anyway. I mean, it was delay, freeze, rain,
fog.
And then our friend Timothy that we went down there to see race, didn't race till Tuesday, and we didn't even get to watch him race, and he won by 10 seconds. It
all worked out.
It did all work out.
It was a fun trip.
You like Pensacola, Florida.
I do like Pensacola.
You like all of Florida.
I do like Florida.
Except Miami and the traffic.
No, I'm not a Miami fan. The traffic was just too bad.
Yeah. So, who do you think had the most fun of anybody on the trip? I think it was Winnie. I think Winnie wins the trip MVP.
Winnie had a pretty good time.
I think she has the most fun. There was one ride, the imagination ride thing at Epcot. I think Jody liked Figment. I think Jody liked it more than Winnie did.
Oh, she likes it. I've never ridden that before.
It was cute, but it's an older ride, and so I think Jody, because when she was a kid, I think when they went, I think that was like her favorite ride when she was a kid. So it's like makes you happy.
Nostalgia.
It makes you happy.
It's a small world.
Yes.
Yeah, we did ride. You didn't ride Small World.
Did y'all?
Yeah.
I didn't think y'all did.
We did it one night when you and Dad went back.
Oh.
With Prescott.
Gotcha. Was that the night Aunt Christy came with us?
I think so.
That was fun. We had our photographer who loves taking pictures anyway, so it actually worked out.
It did. It did. She was down there for a meeting, so.
That's what was really fun is we stayed with her in Atlanta on the way down there, watched the Super Bowl with them, and she goes, I was like, hey, what are you doing next week? She says, I'm going to Disney World. And we're like, oh, well, we're going to Disney World. We need to stay at your house.
Yep.
She's like, oh.
It worked out.
So it all worked out.
It's fun. She got to be around Lucy and Winnie doing some fun stuff. So,
I think they had fun.
They had fun. I had fun.
I like Disney World. Dad had fun. Enough fun. I like Disney. It's not where I choose to go, but every time I go, I have a good time.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's just lots to see.
Yeah.
And it was a busy week for Disney. I mean, it was Daytona 500 week, and it was also
Valentine's weekend.
Valentine's weekend and President's Day.
So it was a holiday at the start of the week, then a holiday at the end of the week, and then the Daytona 500 an hour and a half away from Orlando at the end of the week. So, I mean, it was just people. A
lot of people.
That's what Jeff said. I can't believe there's this many people down here in February. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's a holiday and the Daytona 500.
That's when we saw Michael Jordan. I was like, dude, why are you here? And he was in the middle of, I mean, it was so crowded.
Oh, I think he was with like a group of VIP people.
But they were right in the middle of utter chaos.
But I think he was there had to be shaking hands and kissing babies. I mean, it had to be.
I mean, why were you there?
Because I was told to be there.
Exactly.
Me and Michael Jordan got a lot in common.
So, act of kindness. I heard you did an act of kindness yesterday for Dale Jr.
So Dale Jr. So TJ Majors was Dale's spotter for his whole career, and then he was Joey's spotter when Dale retired, and that's how I got into this mess. And it's the college football video game, and they have a league, and I'm in it with them. And it was the first round of the playoffs, and I had to play the guy who controls Florida, who also races in the Truck Series. His name's Brendan Queen. We played our game. I lost, and then Dale messages me the next morning. I get a Discord message from Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'm like, what? I'm just confused. And I open it. He's like, hey, I need a scouting report on Florida. And like starts asking me like detailed questions about his gameplay, and I'm like, I wasn't paying that much attention. It's a video game.
It's not just a video game to him. Well,
I'm
glad you helped the guy out.
Yeah.
Did he play it? Have they played yet?
No, they advanced weeks today, so they're either playing tonight or tomorrow night.
I'm anxious to see if your scouting report helps him out any.
I know. It was pretty funny.
So how much does the winner win?
They just get to talk crap to everybody for the rest of the year.
Oh, okay, so there's no money involved.
No, I think there used to be, but there's not right now.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Any other acts of kindness?
Trying to think. I'm gonna buy your Stats Fit Fast for your anniversary gift. Did we do anything at Disney? This was 3 weeks ago. I'm trying to remember. What about you?
I don't know.
What was your act of kindness? Shared some coach's film with another coach, so.
I don't know. I don't know what I did. I tried to just be a good human and patient and kind.
Checked on Joey after the race because they showed him limping on TV. He just said...
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Was he okay?
After the race. Yeah, he said he's just old. And I said, there's nothing you can do about that. I said, can't help you there.
Poor guy.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
So...
What do you think about Tyler Reddick?
Winning all these races?
3 in a row.
3 in a row? You're doing
First
great.
3.
Doing great. Doing great.
I'm not unhappy about it.
No, I like Tyler. It's the first time ever that someone's won the first 3 races of a season. And they showed us stat. I saw a stat yesterday or maybe this morning. It was, I think there's been in the last 25 years, there's been, or not 20, yeah, since 2000, there's been 9 times that a driver's won 4 races in a row. 7 times it was Jimmy Johnson.
Wow.
I think that's what it was. I think it was 7 times it was Jimmy Johnson. Maybe it's 5 or 7. Like,
it would be 7 if it was Jimmy, probably. Oh, 7 time.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he won 7 in a row. So.
True.
That. Was there anything that we've glossed over? Trying to go back through everything.
I know. It was just kind of a blur, and then I got sick.
It was a blur. It
I know
really
my
was.
act of kindness is that I stayed away from you enough to not get you sick.
Yeah. Trying to think of anything. You have any questions for me? Asking me anything?
Oh, I want to talk about the season, the changes.
What season? Oh, the NASCAR
season. The changes. So it's not the chase or the.
Well, it is the chase, not the playoffs.
It's not the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's not when you're in.
Yeah.
How do you get points?
By finishing. Every position is 1 point.
At the end of the race.
At the end of the race. And then you have your stage points, both stages for the top 10.
So.
And then if you win, you get 15 more. So if you win both stages and win the race, you get 75 points. Is the maximum you can get.
Okay.
And if you don't finish in the top 10 either stage and you get second, that's 39.
Correct.
So there's 40 points available per position, 20 bonus points for both stages available, and then 15 to the winner. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then, when they reset it for the chase.
Okay, so
everybody resets to 0. That made
everyone.
The top 16.
The top 16.
Reset to 0, and then the top.
There's no bonus points for being first
in
regular season.
Let me get there.
Oh, sorry.
Be patient. So I think it's the top 10. I'm not sure. I need to go back and look. But I think once you get to the top 10, every position is 5 points. So 10th gets 5 bonus points. 9th gets. This is where you finish in the regular season.
Right.
9th gets 10. 8th gets 15. 7th.
Gotcha.
20.
Gotcha.
And then the leader gets 25 extra. So the leader has a 25 point over second. Second's got a 5 point over third. Third, 5 point over fourth. Down to 10th. So really, you need to be in the top 4 or 5 in the regular season to have a legitimate shot to win the championship.
So how is this going to change how they race?
I think it's going to make
stage racing more important.
Depends on the driver, I think, and depends on the track. I think you're gonna see drivers that are on the bubble make more risks, and you're gonna see drivers that are in make fewer.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
All right.
Like, you're gonna create chaos with the mid-pack drivers, and when you look at the drivers who are gonna be 12th to 20th, which is really the bubble, you gotta think of who those drivers are gonna be. I mean, what driver, when you think of the mid-pack drivers, what drivers come to your mind? But I mean, just, you don't even have to say that, but just think.
Right.
And what are those drivers known for doing? The drivers you're thinking of being crazy anyway.
Right.
So I think you're going to see a lot of surprisingly wild moments. Because that's what we were talking. We had Joey on the B Main to talk about this, and I was talking to him. He said, I think you're going to see less people be desperate. And I said...
But the people who are desperate are going to really be desperate.
That's kind of... And that's what I said back, is I said, maybe the top 4 or 5 are going to be less desperate, and you're not going to have one desperate moment, but you're going to see the entire middle of the pack be more desperate for the entire year.
Consistency is rewarded.
Well, think about it. The first 3 races of the year, 2 super speedways and a road course. Easy races to mess up and lose points. And let's take a driver who's usually around the bubble, let's say Austin Cindric, is outside of the top 30 right now. He's going to be making desperate moves at the end of every stage all season long.
You think? Or will it
well,
even
has
out?
To.
But will it even out sooner rather than later?
Well, I mean, it'll even out, but you don't have so much time for it to even out. When you have 24 races and you still have 3 of the 4 road courses left, There's only one road course in the playoff. Or there's not now, because there's one less road course. You have 5 road courses all in the regular season. So think about how, like,
so
you have to be
courses in the...
No. There was one. Now there's not. Because they moved the Roval back to the Oval. And we're going to go back to Daytona. And we're going to go to Talladega again.
You go to Atlanta again?
Not in the... I think it's in the... No, it's in the regular season. So you have 5 more drafting tracks. 4 more road courses. And then we're about to be at Martinsville, which is known for crazy stuff happening. Mm-hmm. And you're going to be fighting for, like, every point. You have a lot of tracks where it is easy to gain, but it's also easy to lose. And if you're behind, what do you have to lose? You have everything to gain and nothing to lose.
True.
So I think everybody that's outside of the bubble is going to be more desperate, and everybody that's inside is going to be less until they get really close to it.
Yeah.
And again, if you're that far out, a win is 15 points. If you win two races in a row, that's an entire race if you're finishing 10th. And that's 30 points. That's worth finishing 10th.
Right.
So, I mean, you can make up an entire race in 2 races.
Do you think that we will know the champ before the last race?
Maybe. I think it depends.
All right, and what about...
I think it depends on how obvious it is.
There's an owner's championship and a driver's...
Well, I mean, that's not going to change because everybody's full-time.
Okay. So is it going to be the same?
Yeah, it should be the same driver. Unless...
Because sometimes it's not, right?
I mean, if somebody gets hurt. I mean, if somebody gets hurt and misses races, yeah.
Okay. It always confused me. I never did understand all that.
Yeah. It's whoever owns the charter for that car. So if something crazy happens, somebody gets hurt mid-season.
Yeah, that could.
And there's a substitute driver for half of it. That would be the only reason.
Okay.
That would be the only reason, is if there's an injury or, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Interesting.
So
do you think that we'll know the champ before the last race?
Maybe, but you got to think the winner can get 15 points. You get 15 points for winning, so if you're in a little bit of a hole, you can still make up with 2 stages. I mean, you can make up 35 points in one race.
Right.
But
somebody could be ahead.
About 200, yeah. Which at that point, like...
I mean, Tyler Reddick may win the rest of the races.
He might not, but he might. I mean, you got to think of the Xfinity and truck last year. How, like, obviously better Corey Heim and Connor Zillich were than everyone.
Right.
Like, I think everybody understood who was the best and who did everything right in one little thing.
But is that because in that series
I think there's a bigger
gap?
I think there is, yeah.
And once you get to the cup level,
there's a smaller gap. And the thing about this car that we have has tightened the field up, made there be more winners, different drivers in the top 10 every week. So I think this car having the field being tighter is going to make a long format championship more interesting because it solved the competition problem of there being one driver dominate.
Right.
The car solved that problem. But you had a playoff format, which was great for the old car. Because
so they need to match.
You could dominate. You could dominate in an old.
It's important that your schedule, your car, and your format
all complement each other. Yes. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because I think about how the car was 5 years. The Gen 6 car had a lot smaller of a tire. Had about the same amount of horsepower. And more drag, but the same amount of downforce. So you didn't have that valence under the bottom, helping keep the car stable when it's out front if a car behind it gets it loose.
Okay.
So you take a smaller tire with the same horsepower and put it on a short track or a road course, you're going to have less grip. You're going to be fighting it more, which made those short tracks and road courses better. So NASCAR changed the schedule and added a few more short tracks and 3 more road courses. And then we come to a car now that has a bigger tire, more grip, harder to make mistakes. And single groove racing is now lesser than it was in the old. We have a schedule built for the old car and a car built for the old schedule. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So you have to have a car, a schedule, and a format that all complement each other.
So what's missing right now? The schedule?
I think it's the car, really. This is probably the most unpopular car we've had in a long time.
So how long were we stuck with it?
And we've had it, this is year 5.
Is there talk of...
I mean, they're going to change it eventually. The Gen 6 car lasted from 2013 to 2021. So that's 9 years. And then the car before that was a Gen 5 car, and it lasted only from 2008 to 2012. And they got rid of it. But the Gen 4 car lasted from the late 80s until 2007. So, I mean,
that was a different time.
Yeah, and that
was just a whole different...
Yeah, so you have to, like, look at it, I would say, post-2008. Like, the car changes every 5 to 10 years.
Okay.
And they're going to completely overhaul it to something different. But you have to be proactive with the car. Like, what you're building this car to do, you have to have a schedule that matches it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep, makes sense. Glad I'm not running the show.
I know. I'm glad I'm not either.
I'd want it to all be perfect yesterday.
Well, I know. What was your favorite thing we ate at Disney?
Probably the chocolate croissants from France.
They were pretty good. And what was your favorite? So you got the 2 tracks.
I like the 2 tracks. I liked Ratatouille Ride. I liked just being with
your people. I know
being
you
with
did.
my people. That's what I like the most of all.
Well, we're probably going to have a lot more frequent episodes here coming up.
Yeah.
I think this weekend is going to be a really short one-off trip. We might do a short episode, but I think I'm going to focus on the main podcast for that. I've talked to Scott. I think we're going to do a pit walk.
Oh, cool.
I think we're going to take these microphones and do a pit walk through the pits before the race. I think
do
that would be good.
Live?
Yeah, I think we're going to do it live and then upload clips later.
It.
Like, upload it live, stream it, and then it'll be up immediately, and then we'll upload clips from it afterwards.
Perfect. All right, friends.
Yeah. Well,
we kind of just touched on everything, and it was kind of later than we thought.
A little unorganized.
But I think we're going to get on it.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want to hear about.
Yeah, let us know what you want to hear about. See ya.
Peace out.